Matt, why don't you take a seat?
Sure, what's up, bud?
Don't call me bud. How was today, Matt?
How was today, Brendan?
All right. I think it went very well. Great first episode, great pilot.
Hi, I'm Matt Taboni.
And I'm Brennan Gorman.
And this is RHA EATS. Today we'll be making a 3-course meal focusing on fall favorites.
For our appetizer, we'll be making a butternut squash bruschetta. And our main course will be rosemary chicken with harvest quinoa. And then for dessert, a snickerdoodle mug cake. So now we're gonna even this butternut squash out so we have a level playing surface. Cut each end off. Beautiful. Let's discard this. Oh, she's rolling away. Oh, it's nice and slippery. Should have bought the pre-cut one. Haley's right. Oh.
I have all my fingers. The knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the spaces in between, my fingers will come off. And if I hit my fingers, the blood will soon come out. But all the same, I play this game, cause that's what it's all about. Oh, chop, 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 I'm picking up the speed. And if I hit my fingers, then my hand will start to bleed.
Now we're gonna add some... Now we're going to add some olive oil to our butternut squash. We're going to give it a nice little toss with some black pepper and salt. Hi, how are you? Can I help you? Here you go. I think that's good. Let's throw it on a baking sheet. Go ahead, go ahead. Even it out.
Alpaca.
And throw it in the oven for about 20 minutes. We'll see in a little bit. Next for our bruschetta, we're going to be toasting our baguette. So Matt, before, cut the baguette into little pieces, and now we're going to drizzle with olive oil. Matt's going to add some salt and pepper, and then we're going to throw that in the oven to toast. Alright, olive oil, a little more olive. We gotta love our good friend olive oil. So now we're going to saute some pine nuts, sage, and garlic with a little olive oil right in this pan. So you gotta keep the pine nuts moving so they don't burn. Because if they burn, you lose all those oils. The only reason we're toasting is so we get those natural oils to come out. Get that nice good. Oh, come again. It's okay. So now the butternut squash is done, we're going to take that and put it in the bowl with the pine nuts. So we took our toasted baguette out of the oven, and now we're going to add our butternut squash pine nut mixture.
That's good for me.
Thanks. So there you have it, a butternut squash bruschetta with a nice pine nut, garlic, and sage topping. How's it look? I got to step back, 6 feet. You can taste. So for our rosemary chicken, we'll be marinating it in extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, some fresh rosemary, lemon, and garlic. So before we start marinating the chicken, we have to clean it. We have to take the fat off, and then we put it in a plastic bag with our other ingredients. This is going beautifully, it really is. Couldn't ask for any more. I think that's good. This might taste horrible, it might taste good. I'm kind of winging it. So now we get all the air out and mix it all up. Now that all the ingredients have been incorporated, we're going to throw it in the fridge for about 2 hours.
2 hours later.
So now we're just searing our chicken before we're going to throw it into the oven at 375. Another tip by Brennan, right here. Cook your chicken to an internal temp of 165. Fahrenheit, of course. I don't know Celsius. I'm not that smart.
32 minus 165 divided by 2.2 Fahrenheit.
I'm going to need a fact check there.
2.9.
Yeah, she's thick. I like her.
With 4 T's.
No, it's THIQUE.
Ooh, she's
Thick.
thick.
She's thick.
She's French. So now when the oven's cooking the chicken. So now that the chicken is cooking in the oven, we're going to saute some vegetables and some olive oil.
Cooking is so fun. Cooking is so fun. Now it's time to take a break and see what we have done. Yay! It's ready! Cooking is so fun. Cooking is so fun. Now it's time to take a break and see what we have done. Yay! It's ready!
We're gonna finish off with some zucchini.
Now that our quinoa is done cooking, we're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes to absorb the rest of the water. And then we're gonna bring in our resident quinoa fluffer, Judy May, to show you how it's done. And now I'd like to introduce our resident quinoa fluffer, Judy May. How are we doing today, Judy?
Okay, so you gotta use a fork, and you just have to loosen up the quinoa and fluff it a little bit to give it some volume, you know?
Volume.
Hand's kind of small now.
Now everything's better with a little bit of cheese, right, Matt?
That's very
That's
true.
good. Oh, look at that. It's like Olive Garden. You never tell them no. You know what? I'm gonna top it with some balsamic reduction.
Ooh, look at you being all fancy.
And there you have it. There's your rosemary chicken with harvest quinoa.
It's really good, Brennan.
It looks really good too. We did a good job. This was a team effort. I like this. Now let's move on to the dessert with Matt.
Let's go. All right, now we're gonna try the snickerdoodle mug cake. We're gonna use a 1/4 cup of flour. And then an 1/8 cup of sugar. And then also a 1/4 cup of baking powder.
What's the difference between baking soda and baking powder?
That's a great question.
I'm glad you asked. Soda spread. Oh, I don't like how I'm pointing the knife at you. I'm gonna put that down. Soda spread, powder puff. So baking powder makes things rise, while baking soda makes things expand. That's a tip by Brennan. Tip from Brennan. I don't know. Either or. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Brennan. All right, now we're gonna mix this up. Now we're gonna mix in a 1/4 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, then cooled, and then just a little bit of vanilla extract. Now we're gonna take this microwave and put it in for 1 to 1.5 minutes until it's done baking. Now we're gonna taste it.
What was the hardest part about today?
The hardest part was cutting that butternut squash. And the sage. And everything. My knife skills need improvement.
You let your wrist do the work.
It's not cutting though.
So walk me through the process of today's video.
So, me and Matt came together and we said, hey, let's make a cooking show. Did you just throw a baguette at me?
Thanks for watching this episode of RHA EATS. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.
See ya!
Bye!